Depreciation of the Indian rupee, on which several honorable members have spoken. I want to respond to that, sir. Various domestic and global factors influence the exchange rate of Indian rupee, such as the movement of dollar index, trend in capital flow, level of interest rates, movement in crude prices, current account deficits, etc. So the currency volatility across major countries is really extensive, sir. You get information on that. The US dollar index rose 6.5% during October 24 to January 25. आ रही हूँ सर, उसमें भी आ रही हूँ. हाँ आ रही हूँ. Major Asian currencies such as South Korean won, Indonesian rupiah, Malaysian ringgit depreciated by 8.1%, 6.4% and 5.9% respectively in this period. G10 currencies, sir, also depreciated during this period by more than 5.5%. So for instance, Japanese yen depreciated by 7.0%, British pound 6.6% and 5.8% is the euro. So this is even acknowledged. It might be helpful to quote this, sir, by the former RBI Governor Sri Raghuram Rajan, who even participated in the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Raghuram Rajan, sir, former RBI Governor, on 15th January 2025, this year January, said, and I quote, yes, I quote it. We'll quote all of them. No worries. Yes. I'll quote all of them in the context. Now this is the context in which I want to quote it. Sir, have the patience to listen. You can always question me. You questioned almost for 3 days. I'm coming back to give my reply. Should have the patience and endurance to listen, please. Raghuram Rajan, sir, has commented, and I quote, thank you. The fixation, yes, thank you very much. The fixation, of course, is always with the rupee-dollar exchange rate. I'm quoting, sir. The fixation, of course, always is with the rupee-dollar exchange rate. And reality is, dollar has been strengthening against many currencies. If you look at euro versus dollar could buy 91 cents in the euro at the beginning of last year, and now it buys 98. So there's been about a 6% or 7% appreciation in the euro. That's about what has happened to the rupee. From about 83 to 86 change, maybe even a little less than what has happened to the euro. So it's really a dollar issue, unquote. So the dollar, I really quote, I continue, it means what it says. It means what it says. If they refuse to understand it, I can't help it. Every member seems to understand. They don't want to understand. Sir, quote again. Listen, madam. The dollar is strengthening partly because of the thought that the new administration, with applied tariffs, the deficit may go down. The trade deficit for the US, that will strengthen the dollar. There's also some potential safe haven buying at this point into dollar assets. So given all that, I wouldn't be overly worried, unquote. So he says about the Indian rupees VIX, and he is not worried. Whereas our people here more worried about rupee depreciating. When I said the dollar is appreciating and the rupee is remaining stable, they said, oh, what? This is no explanation. Now when Raghuram Rajan says it, they don't want to hear it. If you look at the real, he continues. Raghuram Rajan continues. If you look at the real effective exchange rate of the rupee, yes, listen to this, please. If you look at the real effective exchange rate of the rupee It has not depreciated that much. So that's what it means. He summarized it in one sentence. If you look at the real effective exchange rate of the rupee, it has not depreciated that much. Some nominal depreciation might be useful for exports, unquote.